Hey guys, it's Chris here from Chris's Creative Life, and I thought I would pop on. This is, I know, a different kind of time for me to come on, but life has been a little bit crazy in the last couple of weeks, and I just got an order yesterday, and I literally have not taken the plastic off my June kits. So I thought we would unbox them and maybe assemble some of the cards because I did see a sneak peek of the cards and they are very cute. So like I said, I think I'm going to assemble them, but I thought I would unbox them and open them up first. As many of you know, Stampin' Up releases a couple of kits a month, and this month, June 2024, there is a card kit called Expressions of Kindness, and in Canada it's $32, and the item number is 163905. We'll open that one up. And then the second kit for this month I'm super excited about is called the Scenic Route Travel Journal Kit, and its number is 163904, and it's $30. And so it's like a travel journal. Okay, let me just move some stuff out of the way here. I cannot see my chat box, so that's okay. If I miss you, I will definitely come back and say hello. Don't worry about it. I can tell there are some people on. Hey, Leanne. Okay. So, like I said, I am going to, so I've got it pulled up here in case I miss some of the comments because my chat thing, like I said, it seems to be gone. So we're just going to go with it. So I'm going to add my desk in so you could see the boxes. I'm going to open them. And like I said, I think I'm going to assemble the cards. Okay. Here we go. Okay. And yes, my keyboard is in the way. Okay. So like I said, let's turn this light up a little bit more. I got my order like late yesterday afternoon, and oh, is this it over here? No, but I can make some fun noises on the screen. That's so funny. I could give myself applause. We're not going to do that. I will find it after. I'm not really sure where I just shot it off to. But okay, so I think we'll open the travel journal first because I'm going to do the card kits. So this one is not vacuum sealed, but so like I said, this is a little travel journal. You could see it's literally like I have not opened it. I promise you. Okay, so let's throw that over there. So this is the Scenic Route Travel Journal Kit. We're going to have a lot of glare until I open this up. And of course, like right before I went live, it started to rain. So hopefully it doesn't get too loud. Oh, sorry. But, okay. You gotta love shrink wrap. Okay, so there's the little instructions. And so it shows you the contents. We're going to look at those anyway. And then it's coordinating Stampin' Up colors. So Calypso Coral, Early Espresso, Lost Lagoon, Pink Petal, and Wild Wheat. And then it's got like diagrams on how to assemble them. Okay. You're curious. So Lynn's curious about the journal. So I actually, for whoever doesn't know, was just on a trip. And I actually thought this might be good to give to my mom and sister, like already done, with just like a small selection of like kind of some of the photos that we took. So here's the journal. There's like, you know, that spongy stuff inside. So it is like a little binder, and you can slip your pages in here. I also am probably going to order a couple more and do something different with it, just so you know. So there's your tearing tape, right? There is a set of numbers and stickers. And I have to say, I do love this color combination. Oh, and then there's lots of letters. Those are different font. Okay, so there's 2 sheets. Maybe I need to flip this over. I'm probably not supposed to do the stickers first. But there's 2 sheets with sticky letters. Yeah, there's stickers. Oh, and it's a nice weight. And then there's this round little font too. And there are letter stickers and numbers on here. Okay, and then, so these are the panels that fit into the album. So I do believe you decorate these and then you put them in something along. This is me doing something without reading directions, right? So this is just winging it, but I'm assuming they sit like this in here. And there's 4 panels like that. So 2 in the Lost Lagoon and 2 in the Wild Wheat. Oh, and the Wild Wheat have like a pocket in them already. Okay, and so I did see some people say, well, I need like more than that. You could totally add pages to this. So these pages, and I don't even know. You guys, I'm feeling very disorganized. I'm thinking maybe next time I need to actually open the box before I say that. So they're 8.5 by 11, like not including the pocket or the fold out, right? And so it's just scored in half. So you could totally make extra pages. So on these ones that are the Lost Lagoon, there's no pocket. It's just on the Wild Wheat one. Just like that. And there's just 1 pocket. So you get 2 of each of those. We'll put those up there. Right? We've got the alphabets and the stickers. And then, okay, so then here is the goodies. So these are die cut sheets. So there's some that look like traveler's notebook or like ruled paper. There's some tags. Oh, here's some pockets you can add yourself. Some more journaling spots. Okay, so there are 4 pockets. Oh, and these are kind of neat. So they're all different colors. So this is like the Calypso Coral with Calypso Coral lines. And then this is the Wild Wheat and Lost Lagoon lines on that one. And then there's some journaling boxes here, some tags, a frame, some more stickers. I do really like the color palette. Okay, so stickers, nice weight of sticker, not like flimsy, they're like a nice sticker. So like all these fun icons like the compass and the camera, the globe. So then there's words. So, and these are stickers also. So some fun, this is all cut apart little words like today's highlight, the inside story, always say yes to new adventures, enjoy the view, love, smile, the best day ever, hello. I love these tickets, destination and date. And they're actually like, they look like, right, like a little ticket, like punched out ticket. So there's 2 shapes. Oh, look, one's not in English. So there's English. I actually thought, did I not see it's in 3 languages? So that's English. This must be Dutch. Maybe that's what's included in the English one. Oh, no. Okay, so there's 2 sheets in a different language. Dutch and German, maybe? They are neat elements. Okay, and then these pieces are also stickers. And let's just look at so they have them like, there's one that they're using on the cover here, and then one on the inside page just to kind of anchor things. But I'm going to say these are all like a nice, so I actually think this has to be Dutch and German and then English. But you could also totally add something on top of these and use them still. So then there's some fun border stickers. Okay, and here we go. Here's the French. So you get all the languages. I was pretty sure I knew there was French. So that's fun. So if you go somewhere where they speak a different language, you could even use the different languages on your pages. Okay, and then there's another set of the border stickers. Okay, so now, see, you guys, maybe I should like open things before I start with you next time. But it's like this grand adventure we're having together. Okay, so there's 4 sheets of the stickers in the different languages. Okay. Then there are 2 sheets of these longer border stickers, and they're different. They're the same size, right? But different patterns on them. So there's 2 sheets of those. There's 2 sheets. It is fun to see the reveal. It's like we can all be confused together. So then there's 2 sheets with the pockets, so 4 pockets. Then I'm thinking there must be 2 of these because everything else has 2. And I think okay, we'll just put that aside. So, but there's 2 sets of the stickers. So these are punch outs, so they're not stickers. They're just paper for journaling. Okay, so maybe there is just the 1 sheet with the shorter, chunkier stickers. And then these are neat, right? They've got just a little bit of the pattern on the edge. So they kind of look stamped, but you don't have to stamp them yourself. And then we've got the alphas and, like I said, these fun little circular stickers and some more stickers. So I actually like this. And I could see using it in lots of different ways. Okay, so you could either add more pages if you want a few more pages. It kind of depends, I would think. Well, wait a second here. How do we put 4 pages? Okay, so I was right. They go like this. So maybe for assembly purposes, I might take some time and look at that. Because if you go like this, right, and you put this here, you still have 2 more. So you must like overlap them. Like I'm just not sure like the right order to put them in. I'll have to actually look at that. There is also, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, an assembly video. But I'm thinking maybe you adhere these together like that. And then you look at them like that. Okay, so this is a win for sure. And like I said, so I see lots of different ways to use it. You could use it as is. You could add more pages to it. You could take these elements and use them on a scrapbooking page and fill it with different sheets for different things. Like if you wanted to just use it like for a smaller trip, you could create your own pages. These could be used on a scrapbooking layout, obviously, also as like a fold out. Okay, so I might have to order another couple of these. And I will look at actually how the instructions go together. And then when it's done, you pull this off and it closes up like that. And they do have the front decorated. So I'll say this is a win. Okay, so this, I think they just had it tucked underneath here. Well, it's in the box. Okay, so we'll move that all aside. Okay, so then the second kit for this month is the card kit. And so it is called Expressions of Kindness. And I did see a sneak peek of this. So in Canada, this one is $32. And so this is all sealed up here. So let's take the shrink wrap off. Oh, maybe I should save this. I'll save that for a few minutes. Okay. Oh, it is as pretty as I thought it was going to be. Okay, so we don't actually need the box. But I really wish I could get my chat box back. But oh well. Okay, so the ink spot is Blackberry Bliss. So it's the really pretty purple color. Then we've got ribbon. And I'm assuming if we open this up. So this all comes sealed. I'm assuming it might tell us what kind of ribbon it is. But it's like a canvasy ribbon, not lemon or linen. This one has a block in it. And I'm keeping all of this chipboard. So you never know where you might see this pop up as like, because it's great for like a mini album, right? So that is dark. Okay, so let's see the sheet here so I can actually tell you what the real contents are of the kit. Okay, so you get the supplies for 8 cards and envelopes. And the colors are Blackberry Bliss, Lost Lagoon, Mossy Meadow, Petunia Pop, Wild Wheat, and Gold. Okay. And it doesn't actually say, but so look at these pretty envelopes. I have to say I love having the decorative, and there's 2 different ones, right? Like, who would not like to get that in the mail? Like, seriously, that's just beautiful. And then there's this one. And I have to say too, I also just sent my paper pumpkin Father's Day card to my dad. And you know, when you seal an envelope, lots of times then you have to like add washi tape on top or seal it again. The envelope sealed and I had no question that it was going to go through the mail and stay sealed. So I like that, right? So then there are the card bases here. So there's 4 of each. So we'll make 1 of each of them. I'm assuming you make 2 different cards. Oh, they're so pretty, guys. I totally am not a purple person, but I love this combination. This card would also be great if you cut it in half, right? And you could extend the card making. But we'll do 1 of each exactly the way they're supposed to be. Look, this one looks like you watercolored it and you didn't have to watercolor it or wait for it to dry or anything, right? So super pretty. There's 4 of those. Then there are 5 of each tags. I'm assuming that they're there in case you make a mistake in your stamping, or we just have 1 extra to play with if we need it, right? So there's 5 of each of those. Then there are these laser cut pieces. in like they're all the colors, the Mossy Meadow and the Blueberry Bliss. And then here's where the gold is. So you guys, we are going to make one of each of the cards because why not? Oh, okay, wait. So there is also, like I said, the ribbon. So let's open this up. I'm assuming that this white ribbon, you could probably also color if you wanted to change the color. I did have scissors here. Here's your stamp set. So I think this, from what I've seen, goes on top of the flower. Then there's a wishing you the happiest of birthdays. And just a note, a good little graph distressing stamp. And then kindly deliver to. Oh, so that goes on the front of the envelope. That's sweet. Your ink spot. And the thing about the kits, right, is everything to do the kits is included in the box. So they make great gifts. You could take them with you and do them really easily somewhere else, right? Because you've got your glue dots, your dimensionals, a block, and your embellishments and your ink spot, right? So let's just... Okay, we're going to move the envelopes out of the way. Here are the scissors. Oh my goodness. See, I got all flustered by not being able to see my chat box. So I'm not being rude if I'm ignoring you. I will come back and answer any questions or say hi. Let me know if you're actually watching me today, which is Saturday, June the 8th. Or if you're watching on the replay. Okay, nice weighted ribbon. Really. And it is almost half an inch, but probably not quite, maybe 3/8 of an inch. Okay, so I think we should make some cards. So here we go. So for each, so in the instructions, it tells you like the pieces to pull for each one. And then the second set, like the second picture is like how to actually do it. So we're going to pull our pieces and I'll just stack them up because that's totally how I create. So the first card number 1 is this one. And like I said, we're just going to do it exactly the way it is. So we need a base. We need one of these. We'll use ribbon and stamping. And this is all the pieces for that one that we need. So then our second base is this one. We need this label. Okay, so I can set that aside. I'm going to put everything back in my box because maybe we'll come back and we'll do something fun with them later. Okay, so these can go away and these can go away. So I have a little bit less clutter on my desk. Okay, so for then this one, we need one of these. And I have to say with these, I love that they're still intact in their sheets, but like none of the middle pieces are there. So you're not like punching out like a ton of things. So we need one of those. So these can go in here. And then we need one of these. So they're like, and I'm going to save this because you could totally use this for other things, right? A little bit of gold can always come in handy. You could punch it or use a thin cut or a die. Sorry, the terminology is still going to get me for a while. Okay, so I think we have our parts. So then Now we're going to flip to the next page and see what we've got going on here. So this is card number 1. And as I am a visual learner, I love the fact that it's like easy enough to follow with pictures, right? Okay. So we'll set that one aside. We've got this one. I am going to fold it. Because there's pattern on the front and back, I want to be able to see actually which side is which on the card. Okay. So we need this stamp. We need the little fluffer for the flowers. So it just kind of defines the flowers. Okay. We need this one. And of course, there's like a super loud train. If it's not one thing, it's another, right? Okay, we've got that one. And then the sentiment we're using here is the wishing you the happiest of birthdays. Okay. There we go. And of course, I forgot to get my sponge wet, right? So that could be fun. I might leave this sealed and grab my big one. Honestly, just to make it easier on myself. Okay, and then I'm just gonna grab a scratch piece of paper because we're gonna test all our stamping first. Okay. Hey, and earlier this week I did a poll and I was asking like which sketch you liked better. There were 2 sketches from the annual catalog. Oh, so pretty. I love this. And I said if we got 50 comments, I would do both sketches. So we got 50 comments, so I'm going to do both sketches. And the other thing is I do have an alternate version of like a scrapbooking layout with the June paper pumpkin. And I'm going to do that too. So I'm probably going to do that one. So it's a scrapbooking layout using the contents for the June paper pumpkin, which is like the Father's Day one. So I'm going to do that before the end of the week because the cutoff for the next paper pumpkin is June the 10th. Oh, so we'll do it at the beginning of the week. But I used the add-on thin cuts with it. Okay, so we're going to use a baby wipe because I forgot, of course, to wet my chamois. Okay, so I'm going to go a little out of order. I'm going rogue, guys. So I'm going to do the stamping on the flowers first. So I think it's just because like it's so wispy behind that it's just there to like give the flowers the different textures. Too. And then this one over here. See, sometimes I just have to go rogue. Okay, and then we're going to do a little bit of grunge, or like the graph one in the background here. And just like that. Okay, and then we're going to stamp our little sentiment here. And how pretty that even like the little label is decorated. Okay, so I'm moving it over there so I don't get purple ink on everything. Okay, oh, and then this one, the envelope is stamped. So let's do that. I love the little touches, right? So this is on the plainer envelope. So you guys, I honestly don't even remember the last time I heard a train. And of course, there we go. Oh, and it's going now. Okay. So I'm just going to fold the flap over first so that I can kind of see a little bit better as to where to add the stamping. So like it's just such a little detail, right? But it's so pretty. Okay, so that we'll put up there. That will move out of our way. Okay, so here we go. Literally, this is so... Oh, it even tells you how much ribbon to cut. Okay, so 6 1/4 inches. And there's a straight, but I can't do that. It's just hard for me to leave it. So I'm just going to cut mine on the diagonal. And I'll cut the other one in a second. So we're going to add it to the back of the label. So I want it like this. Nope, we want it like this. Because I said I was going to do it the same as the directions, I have to at least come semi-close, right? So I'm going to add a glue dot. I don't know that I'm supposed to, but just so that I can actually anchor the ribbon. And then it gets popped up with dimensionals. So there we go. Okay, and I'm going to actually trim my other tail. Okay, and that would not be even now that I trimmed my tail. So there we go. That's better. Okay, so who else ordered the June kits? And who has started to play with them? So now we can use the dimensionals to hold the ribbon on the back as well as pop up the card. So just like the foam squares, I always break up the dimensionals. It just makes it easier so you're not pulling off 6 at a time. You just get 1 or 2 at a time. So what does everybody think about the kits? Who's going to try the scenic journal with me? Okay. We'll just kind of go right about there. Awesome. And then, well, let's move our garbage out of the way there. And then we have dots or gems, glitter gems. Oh, there we go. So we're going to do one small one there. One large one right here. And another, whoa, small one up here. A large. And a small. There we go. Like, so pretty. And there is its envelope. So that is card number 1. And then, okay, so look how easy card number 2 is. Oh, wait, it's 4 panels. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so this is fun. We are going to stamp. Okay, so also we're going to do the envelope for this one. So let's do that first. The purple would not be good to get all over everything. So we'll do this right here. Okay, so our second envelope is stamped. Then this gets stamped. So the same as we stamped on the background last time. We're stamping the die cut. Okay. And we need just a note. That goes on the label. Okay, guys, I'm going to be brave and touch this. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I think that's our stamping. So I'm feeling like we should close this before I have an accident, right? Okay. Too funny. Leanne said, I got a couple of kits delivered, so I'll order these 2 towards the end of the month. They are, I actually, like I said, I'm having fun with the kits. So And we'll do other things with the kits just because we can, right? So, okay. Here is, I do kind of like the fact that, right, it all just comes in a box. You don't need anything else. Like this would be perfect to send out to the lake with my mom or sister, right? Okay, so we are going to put a glue dot on the gold piece here. And like, I think it's crazy. It even tells you like where to put the glue dot. So they want it like right here. Okay, and then we're going to adhere that piece. And then it tells us where to put the glue dot on the full piece. We need to cut some ribbon. Okay. So this kind of goes beside this one. But I'm thinking you needed to hit something, so it's supposed to hit about there, maybe. And then we need 3 glue dots on the back here. I would say too, I think that the nice thing is you really can't go wrong. Right? And 1 here and 1 here. And pull the back off. Okay, so we're going to add that like there. Again, same ribbon length. And I'm going to cut this one before I put them together on the diagonal. And it's going to go behind here. I'm just going to put a bit of adhesive so I can tack down my ribbon. There we go. That makes it easier for me. And this one, they want you to kind of split them more, like that. And add our dimensionals on the back. And this one like splits, so we're gonna get some of the ribbon with our dimensional. This one I could totally very easily see changing it to scrapbooking layout. So we will just see how this month goes. Maybe I'll come back and do that. Okay, so we want this above that and kind of straight. We'll aim for straight. How about that? Okay, so we're done with those. We just need to add our gems. And So does anybody have a favorite kit that they've ordered so far, so that everybody knows some of the good ones? So if you've gotten one that you really enjoyed, let us know. I'm going to do a big one and a little one. There's some really good kits in there. There we go. Okay, pretty easy, I have to say. So there, here, let's fold this envelope. The envelopes would be super pretty to cut apart too, right? Like, you could cut this apart and use it on another card. Just saying. Okay, let me just refresh this and see if anybody has any questions. Like I said, I'm gonna have to try and find my chat box. Leanne said she really liked the hollyhock. And she's sure it is very pretty. The color combination is it's like bright, and it really is kind of like hollyhock-ish, right? So that was a fun one. The Father's Day one was the paper pumpkin one, hollyhock, and what I can't remember what the other one was. The city one, the city landscape one. That was cards too. I could totally see using that on a scrapbooking layout too. That the skyline stamp set would be awesome, like across a layout. Okay, guys, that is what I have for you today. I just thought it would be. Let me just turn this down just a little bit, because it totally blows me out if we leave it up. So that's what I've got for you today. So don't forget, next week I will do a layout with the paper pumpkin for June. We're going to have to do it probably Tuesday, which is the 10th, which is I think the last day. If it's Monday, I have to just look at the date because I'm now confused about what day of the week it is. I'll come back on Monday. If it's Tuesday, if you could still order on Tuesday, I'll do the layout on Tuesday. And like I said, you guys commented enough. I will come back and we're going to do both the card sketches. And I'm rolling around in my head some fun things to do with that. And I think that I'll add them onto a document so that you can download it at that point too. So I hope you guys all have an awesome weekend and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye, guys.